there, YouTube. I'm back again today for another Behind the Corner, where I take you behind the scenes of running a YouTube board game review channel. So if you enjoy that kind of content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And right now, we're going to be checking out June 2021, exactly how much I made, subscribers I gained, all that good stuff. We're going to dig into the weeds. But before we do that, I want to announce the winner of the How Many Games Do I Own contest video that I was running a couple months ago. And the correct answer was 1341, 1,341 games. It took me quite a while to reorganize those and count those. But Cody M was the closest with 1342. I reached out to him. He's going to win an awesome box of gaming goodness. But let's get to June 2021. And I want to start off by saying I expect this month to be lower. I've had a lot going on behind the scenes. Car issues, dryer issues, family issues, just a lot of different stuff going on, not to mention my kids. My kids are at home, and one of my kids is not at home. He's at the Lifetime Sports Academy, which freaks me out a little bit because he's just walking around a park pretty much, but it's supervised. But anywho, I expect this month to be down, and I can clearly see that. Let's take a look at the views. It's down. And it's down about 8,000, which stinks. But it's still promising, and one big thing that's promising to me is this is when I really started to make some big changes on Bauer's Game Corner, was toward the tail end of last year. And you can actually see the months that I've been in funks, but you can see that, you know, from June 2020, I'm still up 15,000. And so this right here tells me that when I can really crank it up into fifth gear, when I can really put Bauer's Game Corner just bam, slap dab in front of me and say, this is what I'm focusing on, do more gameplay videos, do more collaborations, do more interviews via Zoom and different stuff like that, it's going to be awesome. But let's keep going. Subscribers gain once again down, and you can see when I really start greasing the wheel, 202, 153. So that's a bit disappointing, but to be expected once again. Just because I put less into it, I know I'm going to get less out of it. And then the estimated revenue, that one's kind of cool. That one still just kind of maintains, just trickles along. And you can still, look how big of a difference that is, too. Like, 50 to 178. And hopefully that can keep growing. Like, if that grows times 3 by this time next year, holy shnikes. That'd be pretty cool. But let's get real deep into the weeds. So let's take just a quick glance at the top 10 videos of the month, and we're going to dig real deep into the weeds. Binding of Isaac's Four Soul, this is one of the most popular Kickstarter board games of all time. Makes sense. I had 2,000 views on that. Friday Night Funkin', another Kickstarter critique for a video game. You can see somewhat of the attention span difference, I suppose, or maybe just how the videos are formatted between the really popular board game and the really popular video game right there. So we have a Gen Con Bonanza interview, 3-year-old Gen Con Bonanza interview, which is, I love this, which 1696. So it only has 48 seconds viewed, but that's still 24% of the video, and most likely they skip past me doing all the sponsors, which, by the way, no sponsors this year. And also, fair warning, if you're newer to the channel, I do a big convention coverage. Is one of my favorite things to do all year. So there's going to be about 150, that's what I'm shooting for, videos coming out about new and upcoming board games in one weekend in October. I know it's kind of absurd to September. So we have Neil Patrick Harris solo playthrough. This is part 1, and you can see 1,492 views. And this right here tells me exactly what I need to do. I need to do more gameplay videos. If I did more gameplay videos, I'd just be money, because they're just so popular. People love those, especially with just how much puff there is on Kickstarter. I don't know. Clue Suspect card game, Bauer's Game. So 1135. This is just a random review of a mass market card game. This is going to continue to get me money just over and over and over again forever. And then we have a bunch of Kickstarter critiques. But let's get really deep into the weeds here. Let's see more. All right, so we're going through just the month of June. 41,000 views. So let's take a look and let's add some new metrics here. So let's go subscribers gained. Wait, this is just showing me June. That's not what I want. We need to go see more. Oh wait, this is the one we need to see more of. Here we go. Clicked on the wrong one. So this is the June 1 through 30th. So let's add some more metrics here. So subscribers gains, which videos gained me the most subscribers, which videos lost me the most subscribers. Let's check likes and dislikes too. Let's see if there's a correlation between likes, dislikes, and the number of views. Trying to dig into some different things every time I do this, because that's also how I learn. And if I can take you along for the ride, I mean, why not? So let's see. Any more of these that I can really think I can dig into? Average percent viewed. Average, yeah. So let's check out average percent viewed. Oh, I can't. Why I can't? I can. Oh, it's already there. Okay. Impression click through rate, unique viewers, YouTube premium views, estimated revenue. Yeah, let's see which videos made me the most money. Okay. So, subscribers lost. Typically, these are just spread out across random videos. And yeah, the most popular one, Binding of Isaac's 4 Soul Requiem. Not sure what happened there, but other than that, it's just like one across a whole bunch of various different things. Thoughts from the corners, Kickstarter critiques, the intro. Somebody was like, watch the intro, like, no, I'm out. I'm out. Okay. So, nothing too concerning there, but let's take a look at the subscribers' gains, because this is really where I can read into it. And the Binding of Isaac's 4 Soul Requiem, which tells me if there's a massively popular Kickstarter board game, or I need to cover it. You know, 10 subscribers gained versus 3 subscribers lost. That's spectacular. Welcome aboard. And those are people who are going to be towards the newer end of the hobby, most likely, because I do believe that this is more on the lighter side. I don't think it's a medium weight game. I think it's more like a lightweight game. And that's spectacular, because that's, you know, that's how I got into the hobby. Small World, Ticket to Ride, Munchkin, those sort of things. So Forest of Pangaea, this one's a little bit more interesting. So 9 subscribers gained, despite the fact it has substantially less views, only at 797. But this one I did get more involved with this, actually, because I remember really enjoying the Kickstarter, and they had, like, I think they had, like, a really exciting stretch goals section, and one of the social stretch goals was becoming a fan of the game on Board Game Geek, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it right now, and I clicked on it, and I did it, and apparently doing something cool, nice, good, like, apparently that's awesome. So I need to do more nice things on my stream. Noted. I mean, that's fun to do anyway. Scarface 1920 Kickstarter critique. So this is another very popular Kickstarter. So 1,002 views, 8 subscribers gained. Heroes of Barcadia. So yes, just popular Kickstarters are really doing the trick here. And then this is a video game one that gave me 5. But once again, that video is on the older side. Yeah, April 19th. And so this one's still churning along. Whereas Heroes of Barcadia was in June. This was in June. So we had 3 big Kickstarters there in June. And yet I'm still down this month. So 4 big Kickstarters in June that were doing decent views, decent subscriber counts. And my June is still down. That tells me that, yeah, it's not the Kickstarter critiques. It's everything else. It's the gameplays. It's the other videos that I'm putting out that are lacking a little bit right now. Also, but it could be another thing. I did less of the I did less Kickstarter critiques. Like, normally I would try and have one on Saturday and Sunday that would just be like a weird one, like an RPG or a video game or a bird feeder, just random stuff like that. I did less of those because I was more busy, and I see that, so that could potentially be why as well, because I'm losing out on the Kickstarter critiques. Okay, so the next, this is kind of a surprising one, Doodle Dungeon unboxing. I don't typically see my unboxing videos gaining me subscribers. This one gained me 4, though, which means I really do need to get my review of this up, because that means people are really interested in this game. So I'll just give you a quick little review on this game. I played it once. I need to get it to the table again, but I really don't. It's hard to get to the table because there's a broken strategy. My buddy Chico, I think he thinks he found. He went through the rules when we were playing, and he's like, hey, can I check that? And he's like, yeah, I think I found something that might break it. And I was like, okay, try it out. And so now I need to try it out again. But it's an enjoyable, interesting game. I don't think it's a great game, but I think it's a very interesting, good game, even with the broken strategy. I still enjoyed this drafting / drawing your own dungeon on a giant pad of paper game. It was fun. So another Kickstarter critique. We got 4. So let's take a look at the average view duration. Yeah, this one I can't. What? I can't click on it. I can't organize that one. Okay, never mind. Let's check out the dislikes. Ooh, yes. What was disliked? Binding of Isaac. People did not like my thoughts on the Binding of Isaac. And and that's okay. I understand that this one is going to have a huge pre-built fan base, and I have noticed that when I don't like a Kickstarter as well as that huge pre-built fan base likes, I get a lot of dislikes. So I get that one. I totally get that one. And then the rest are around 4 and 3, which is pretty reasonable. 4 on the Neil Patrick Harris one because I'm a complete moron and I'm terrible at solo games. 4 on the Heroes of Barcadia. Okay, so let's check out the... Oh, how much do they make? Yeah, let's see. Where I thought we already had costs. Where'd the costs go? I thought we had the one, oh yeah, estimated revenue. It's right there. Ding, 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 ding. So it's box one. And this is what I'm telling you right here. This is a solo gameplay video. And the reason why these ones are so good is because if someone's invested in it, they might watch the whole thing. Like, they might sit through and they might watch every minute of it because they really want to see how the game's played. And that's apparently what YouTube likes. So 8 minutes and $8.53. That's great. And I did that one on a whim. And that game itself, it really shows me one of the things that I'm slacking on, and I was trying to do for a while, was get the biggest mass market games, the new games released at Walmart and Target, and get videos of those really quickly. Because look, this game, just this game, and I did a review and I did another gameplay, which add even more to this game. And maybe I'll look that up before we go so you can see just how much exactly this one game has made me. Made $72, gained 26 subscribers. That's huge. That's insanity. So let's check it out. So box one, let's check out.
On today's gameplay, check out box one, a solo game designed by Neil Patrick Harris, available.
Okay, no, okay. So this is the review. See how that one did as well. This is an unboxing. Sure, we did 4 videos on this. We got 4 pieces of content. This is part 2. So we're gonna see exactly how much money Neil Patrick Harris made me. So $5.66 on the review and 5 subscribers. So awesome. We were up to 31 subscribers and $77, 33 cents. So $78. I think we bumped up into 78. Whatevs. Don't care. And then $23 and 43 subscribers. So that's cool. So we're looking at gaining 32 subscribers and over $100 on just that one game. And that's because I said, hey, I'm gonna look to see if there's no other board game content on this particular game right now, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play that game and I'm gonna put that video up, lickety split. And I did it, and that's just more of what I need to do. And then the other one, $6. Come on. So this is the Gen Con Bonanza, like I talk about. I'm gonna do 150 plus interviews, hopefully. And who knows? Maybe I'll be talking about one of my interviews from 2021 and 2024 and how it made me $6 randomly, which is great. So Friday Night Funkin', video game one, $5.19. Very interesting to me because that is much less view time, or much less average view duration than, say, The Binding of Isaac, which has more views. So maybe it's just because it's in the video game category. But look at that. So this one has more views. People are watching it longer. It's still in gaming, but instead of video gaming, it's board gaming, and it makes less money. 17 less cents. Riddle me that, Batman. Had more likes, too. Interesting. Bird Buddy, 447. And yeah, look at this one, too. So 739 views. 3 minutes and 7. So this has less view time, substantially less view time, substantially less views, but it's still bringing in 447. So does that tell me that I need to then do more of the really, really popular crowdfunding, just techs and gadgets? And I've seen good success with those as well. But when I see a number like this, and once again, let's go back to what I've been missing, which is I haven't been putting up as many of those Kickstarter critiques on the weekend. And like the Bird Buddy would be one of those weekend Kickstarter critiques. So just I can see it. I can see it when I fall off the grind, because I like to be on the grind. I like to be really working hard at Bowers Game Card. When I fall off the grind, it shows up because of videos like this that are not there. Because who's to say there wasn't some other new crazy bird feeder on Kickstarter right now that I missed out on that raised like hundreds of thousands of dollars? Shows me. That shows me right there. Forest of Pangea, box one, so $3. Bluffinator dice game, and these are another one that's been lacking. And this is what I say this to myself. I say to myself, if I really just put out 52, I should shoot for this. 2022, I'm going to put out 52 Skip the Rules videos. One a week. Because these things, they're just licensed to print money. They make you money. Especially if you can get them on the newer games that might be mass market. I know. Yeah, and then here we go. Another one, 253. And this one's not, it's 269 views. Because nobody else has a how to play video on that. And that was one thing that I really wanted to do when I went through my collection, is I have a special area where it's like, these are games that need a how to play video, and if I put a how to play video up, I believe that it will make me money forever, as long as games are still played. So the Bauer Family Learns, awesome, 232, and this one I did not do a Skip the Rules video on, and it shows me that there is a market for a Skip the Rules video, so I do need to get on that. So, Chess Up, Kickstarter critique. But yeah, I think you're getting it there. Average video. So yeah, look at this one. So I got a whole bunch of videos making me a whole bunch of little money. So 75 cents on here. Skip the Rules, Beat the Parents, the card game. 77 cents. And that 77 cents is going to be there for years and years and years to come. I do believe. But we'll talk about that in a future installment of Behind the Corner. But that has been Behind the Corner. Hopefully you're enjoying what I'm doing. Because if you do, please let me know in the comments below what you would like to see me cover as well. Is there any behind-the-scenes stuff that you'd like to know more about of running a YouTube channel? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.